Hey, Algebra 1, welcome to the QM4 Last Check. Let's go ahead and take a look and get right into this. We're trying to solve for the variable indicated. And let's see, number 1 says g equals 6a plus 4 plus 2b, and I'm trying to solve for a, which once again means I'm trying to get this a equals or something equals a. So we're trying to rearrange this equation using our inverse steps. So I'm going to take 2 steps at a time here. I'm going to get rid of 4 and 2b by subtracting them from both sides. And if I do that, I've got g minus 4 minus 2b equals 6a. And what's beautiful about this is, let's say you had a different order of negative 4 minus 2b plus g, or negative 2b plus g minus 4. That's okay. That's okay. As long as the g is positive, the 4 is negative, and the 2b is also negative. We can finish this out by dividing both sides by 6. And that is because 6 divided by 6 on the right-hand side simplifies to 1. 1 times a happens to be a. Our left side is g minus 4 minus 2b, all divided by 6. Fantastic news there. Number 2, u equals 8b minus 12ba. Fantastic. Okay. Again, trying to solve for a, something a equals or something equals a. I'm going to start by subtracting 8b from both sides of the equal sign. U minus 8b equals negative 12ba. And what am I multiplying a by? Well, negative 12 and b. If I divide both sides by negative 12 and b, I end up with exactly what I am looking for. On the right-hand side, these both simplify to 1. I'm left with a on the right-hand side. On the left side, u minus 8b divided by negative 12b. And if you have it like that, that's absolutely fine. If you take it a step further, I'm okay with that too, but let's just go with that for now. Number 3, some of my favorite ones, some of my favorites with the fractions. Again, if the variable you're trying to solve for is in the denominator, approach it in several different ways. And this way, what I'm going to suggest, I'm going to do number 4 separately. But number 3, what I want you to do is put the other side over 1. So NP divided by 1. Okay. And now I'm going to do one of your favorite things, which is to cross multiply. And if I do that, I've got m times 1, which is m, and x times np, which is x times n times p. Well, how do I finish solving for x? Well, I would divide both sides by n and p. So I would end up with, this would simplify to 1. I'd have m divided by np. Let me rewrite that for you. Equals x. And that's what I'm looking for. Number 4. Okay, I've got g equals y plus c divided by x, solving for x once again. What I'm going to do, though, I can't just flip it yet, or I can't do anything with it yet. I got to subtract y from both sides first. So I've got g minus y, or negative y plus g, however you want, equals c divided by x. Now, I could do the same thing I did on number 3, or I'm going to show you a different method. I'm going to flip both of them. This is like g minus y divided by 1. So I could flip, if I flip both of them, I'd get 1 divided by g minus y equals x divided by c. And again, this is what's happening. This is one of the ways to do it when you've got the variable you're trying to solve for in the denominator. Now that we've flipped both sides, guess what? The variable I'm trying to solve for is in the numerator. I'm dividing by c. I get rid of dividing, or I cancel out. I'm not even cancel. I neutralize, or I simplify. I simplify by multiplying both sides by c. And when I do that, I get c times 1. So c divided by g minus y equals, well, the only thing I'm left with is x. On the last two, here, I've got u equals 8 plus 16a divided by b. A lot of them trying to solve for a today, and that's nothing wrong with that. We can solve for anything we wanted to. I'm going to start by multiplying both sides by b. So I've got bu, or u times b, because remember, multiplication doesn't matter the order here, equals 8 plus 16a. And I'm going to subtract 8 then from both sides. So I've got bu minus 8 equals 16a. Divide both sides by 16. And you are set to go, because that simplifies to 1. BU or UB minus 8 divided by 16 equals A. All right, last one here. Subtract 1 from both sides. 2A equals 9WV minus 1. Divide both sides by 2, and I've solved for A. A equals 9WV minus 1, all divided by 2. If that was quick for you, that's all right, because you can pause it and go back and see what we've done. Again, this is the last check. This is the last one that I'm trying to get done here. So let's go to the 4-level question here. A lot of words. Let's see if we can figure this out. The formula for kinetic energy, KE, is KE equals half mv squared. KE is kinetic energy in joules, m is mass in kilograms, and v is velocity in meters per second. But guess what? All we're trying to do is rearrange the equation to solve for mass. In other words, we want m equals, or something equals m. Let's rewrite it. Let's go ahead and rewrite this. I've got KE equals half mv squared. Well, I can do one of two things. I see that solve for m. I could do this in one step. Divide by half v squared. And if I do that, that simplifies to 1. That simplifies to 1. And I'm left with KE divided by half v squared equals m. This is acceptable. This is totally acceptable. Another way to do this, let me write this out again. KE equals half mv squared. If you're saying, hey, if I divide by half to begin with, well, dividing by half, like we've talked about before, when you divide by a fraction, you actually flip and multiply. So dividing by half is the same as multiplying by 2 over 1 or 2. So I could start by multiplying both sides by 2. I get 2ke equals mv squared, and I just divide both sides by v squared to get my m. So 2ke divided by v squared equals m. The beauty is these two things are equal. I'm going to roll with the first one just because I can. Kinetic energy, that's ke, is 6 joules. Velocity v is 4 meters per second. We're trying to find the mass, trying to find the m. So ke, we said, k divided by half v squared equals m. Ke we can replace with 6 divided by half times v. V was 4, and that's squared. If I do that, I've got 6, and I've got to do the squared first, so that's 16. Half times 16 is 8, is m. If we simplify that, you get 3/4 equals m. Now, this is about kilograms. I'm okay with you doing decimals in this case, 0.75 kilograms. If you put 3/4 of a kilogram, that's absolutely fine too. Hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, whatever time it is you're watching this. Take care. We'll talk to you later.